Hi guys, welcome to Horizon Forbidden West. Unknowingly, on the last episode, we have defeated the Tremor Tusk with a lot of traps. Um, we already convinced this tribe to send in their challengers. So now, what we're going to do is go to the Memorial Grove. Let's see where that is. Okay, back to where we are. Let's do a fast travel. And I use a fast travel pack. I'm already at the campsite. What the hell? Okay, here we are. Let's enter the Memorial Grove. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Fast travels are free in the campsite.
Outlander, Chief Akaro and Marshal Katalo await you within.
Alright. Even though Kotalo was maimed, he's still
Court should be starting soon. Once it's done,
very
I'll be
helpful.
able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne. And Ether.
Okay, are we going at the right place? Yeah, the arena.
Speak to the chief when you're ready.
Alright. We already read this. Still have 5 more data points. Probably we'll see that somewhere else. I think we already have read this. Yep. Now let's go to... Wait. Is there anything here? Who's that? Ah, the flight recorder lady. Right, we have those two, Kotalo and Hikaru. I can't separate the two. Anyway, let's just proceed. Have I read this? Yep. It's an old one. Anything else here? This one. Yep, that's a new one. Okay. Right, I'm letting you guys pause the video and read that. No, more action, less reading. How about this one? That's done as well. I don't see any. What's this? Okay. And that is the No, this one. Superior supply. Okay, let's
This
go
must
ahead.
lead to the arena.
Okay, read that. This is the supply cache. And this one. Oh, it's a new one. Let's check. Okay. Safety precaution in visiting the museum. Oh, what's that? Faraday exhibit. Think there's nothing else. Let's move. Okay. Just making sure we're not missing out on anything. Yeah, this one we read already. We do have a couple... Three, actually. Three remaining. Right. None. Let's go to the supply cache first.
Another part of the ruins. Turned into a fighting ring.
I'll pry open. Hmm.
Oh, this could be useful.
Advanced acid trap. Nice. So. What's that? 178. That's what, the one we read. Supply cache. Another supply cache. How about this? Yes, sir. Okay. Think we're all good for now. Let's talk to Hikaru and Kotalo.
Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heal. Literally.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Takote reprimanded for all the clan to see. We both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo,
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the cool route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
you will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the cool route begins, you must see it through.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice.
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the cool route where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
I need a little more time.
Fine.
Okay. Reason being, we just need to restock. Check new outfits. Ooh. What outfit? Let it weave. Let's go with this. Okay. And equip. Yep, I'm a Tanak Marshal now. Now for the tools. We still have that bristleback here. We need that explosive advanced blast trap. What else? Weapons are good. Right. See first what we can get. And stash. Okay. Blast trap. Can we?
May your
Hold
enemies
on.
fall.
I'm gonna check this out. Craft.
These challengers should put on a show. The crowd is smaller than I
Cool.
expected. People must fear Regala's
Yeah, we
threat.
got
Perhaps
a
Regala's
lot.
threats were empty. The cool route can begin.
Extra guards.
Hekara must be
Okay.
concerned about Regala.
We can definitely
The
place
ground
traps.
is covered with scraps.
False
Yep.
courage won't win today.
Okay.
Honor and strength.
How about upgrades? Do we have upgrades? I think we do. We do have a new outfit. Yes. This one. Nice. Yep. Trap crafting. We have all the traps we need. Potions. Oh. Not enough new room for your potions. So we have 1, 2, 3. We need to remove this. Right? Let's see.
Be guided by the ten.
Change to this.
Let us hope the new marshals don't meet the fate of those at the embassy. They
Okay.
start as challengers. Which of them will leave as marshals?
Unequip this. Okay, I think we're good.
Your blade be bright.
What's this? Overdraw potion. I don't need that yet.
This will be a test.
Victory buys a place in legend.
Okay. We craft now? No. Okay, let's leave it at that. What else are we going to look for?
Blades of the Tanakh.
The final battle against Regala. My heart
Regala's no soft guard. Can you handle this fight?
5, 7, 8. Let's do the reading later. Dead end. Can we go down? Or are we...
I will not dishonor Hikaru.
Yeah.
I think the desert plan will triumph. New marshals.
Bet remembers. Okay. I think we need to start now.
The Tanakh must be united under one leader, Hikaru.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
Ready?
Yeah. Let's get started.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done.
Is it gonna be that easy? I doubt it.
We'll assist Marshal Catalo with guarding the chief.
Okay. Talk to the.
We all have our orders. We'll see the cool route through.
What?
The cool route will start as soon as the chief gives the order. We'll assist Marshal Catalo with guarding the chief.
Why? Hi, Caro.
The challengers will soon enter the arena. Join Deca at the north barricade.
I can't go out.
You will have access to the chamber below my throne after this. Then we'll both have one.
We all have our orders. We'll see the cool route through. The cool route will start as soon as the chief gives the order.
I don't get it. They asked me to go there, but I can't go there.
We'll assist Marshal Catalo with guarding the chief.
Are we going on a different route? Say, down?
Bring back
May your enemies fall.
The spirit of the
The battle's coming. You can
Akara
feel
must
it in
think
the
his
air.
favorites will win the honors today. Why would she do that?
Let's see.
We'll let every blade win honor today. If Regala wants a fight,
Honor the Marshal.
Can't even go down? Really? Alright.
this is a ceremony, not mere
Is
entertainment.
this a bug report
Skill
again?
will
The desert
determine who
contestants
becomes
look
the
more
marshal.
flamboyant than skilled.
It will take more than courage to prevail today.
I can't go anywhere.
This will be a real show of strength.
Not in the slightest. This is a weird thing happening here. See? Can't even go out. Hey, sir.
Have our orders. We'll see the cool route through.
Yep. It's
The
official.
route will start as soon as the chief gives the order.
Okay, let me just restart. Let's see if that will fix it. It's about to begin. Okay, let's hope that the bug is fixed. A bit now. Funny, it's always taking a long time to load when you start the game. But I think in PS5 it's not. It's good. It's really fast. All right. Here we are. Let's see if this works.
We'll assist Marshal Catalo with guarding the chief.
What?
We all have our orders. We'll see the cool route through.
I don't know exactly what's going on.
Bring back memories of your home food. The challengers will soon enter the arena. Join Deca at the north barricade.
Yeah, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. How can I go there? I can't even pass this guard.
The cool route will start as soon as the chief gives the order. We'll assist Marshal Catalo with guarding the chief. We all have our orders. We'll see the cool route.
This is so weird.
cool route will start as soon as the chief gives the order.
Okay. Hang on.
We'll assist Marshal Catala with guarding the chief. We all have our orders. We'll see the cool route through. The cool route will start as soon as the chief gives the order. We'll assist Marshal Catala with guarding the chief.
Okay. Just checking
We all
if
have our
there
orders.
is
We'll see the cool
a
route through.
known issue with this part.
The cool route will start as soon as the chief gives the order. We'll assist Marshal Catala with guarding the chief.
Don't see any
We all have our orders.
so
We'll
far.
see the cool route through. The cool route will start as soon as the chief gives the order. We'll assist Marshal Catala with guarding the chief.
Yeah, I've heard you say that a couple of times now.
We all have our orders. We'll see the cool route through. The cool route will start as soon as the chief gives the order.
Oh, what? We do have another option. Hey, where's my save point? Save point is not here. Can't even travel outside. That's a weird one. Valid location. This. Can't even go there. Tonic is not responding. You cannot fast travel at this time.
Sharp blade to your enemies.
Is there another way?
We honor the
I've
marshals.
got some shards riding on
this.
this. This cool road will honor the fall.
Are any of these challengers worthy of the title?
This is a ceremony
after a day at
not
the
mere
hunting
entertainment.
grounds.
Hikaru
Yeah,
against
those-
Regala. The battle's coming.
Fate of our
Here,
tribe,
I
you
spend
can
my
feel
time
it in
with
the air.
hunting grounds.
Everyone is
It
talking.
was quite a bump.
Skill will determine who
It
becomes
sounds
a
like
marshal.
Regala
No
intends
lowlander
to
is
be
going to
earn
earn
this
this
one.
victory.
Regala's on the march.
Everyone is really proud of themselves.
My heart hammers for it.
Be vigilant.
Plainsong honors your name.
Okay.
Regala will come for the chief. Only
Your
question is
watching
more than
history
courage.
out.
Outlander. Okay. I completed it. Let's see. Tools. Ammo.
This will be a heavy day. I can feel it.
We'll assist Marshal Catala with guarding the chief.
Yep. It's official. It's bugged. Let's see if we can use this other side.
Let the
If it's
blades-
open. I haven't seen it.
Let
when
Regala face our new marshals. Let Regala face our new
marshals.
marshals.
This is a ceremony, not entertainment.
Okay. It's not bugged.
We will stand by you.
Honor and strength.
We need to be at that side of the...
Mr. Coakley. Yes, thanks, of course.
It's just me. So, where are we going?
Champion, what an honor.
North Barricade.
Mr. Coakley fixed his ear.
Easterner.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
Okay. Yeah, we're going. So we are Here, right? Am I in the right place? Okay, where is...
Hikaru's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
Blast traps first. I'll set up traps again. I don't know. Did well earlier. Can we set this up? Okay. Just to make sure. Setting up blast traps. Okay. Right, next. Acid traps. Let's see if we can do this here. I don't know, I'm just trying. Let's see if that works.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the cool route from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours.
Whoa?
Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
What are they going to use? It started.
Thunder! The cool route is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Okay, here we go.
Here they come!
Hold them back! Defend the cool route!
Do I have unlimited? No, I don't have unlimited. Other side? Where? Okay. Game. God damn it. Come on. Ah. Here we go. Lose them. Come on.
Let no machine through! Well done!
What? There. It's easier. Okay.
Let no machine through!
Is it reloaded? Nope. This one. Okay. Rest. Okay. Anyone else?
That can't be all of them.
Yeah. Must be on the other side.
There.
Oh no, this is a big one.
I don't know.
Hold the defenses! Go!
Where is this? What is this? Oh no.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey! That's right, over here, you big worm!
Okay, why did you...
Stay down and catch up to Regala.
Okay, okay.
Hopefully the Denal can fire a few shots from the ballista.
Oh, crap. Crap.
I'm in position! Let's bring this thing down!
Okay.
Machine's
So...
too close! I can't fire!
God, I'm going to die. Okay, hang on.
I can't fire!
Fuck. Ouch. Ow! Am I cornered? Oh, dead. I don't even see where the one firing is. Frost? Hang on. Hang on. Frost? So we need this. I mean, yeah, right? Where can... This one.
Hopefully the Denal can fire a few shots from the ballista.
Ouch. Very agile. Ah, crap.
I'm in position! Let's bring this thing down! Keep up the tension!
Help the berries. Come on, come on. I don't even know why.
Got it! Reloading!
Okay, can't do that. Right.
Take that, machine! Gotta reload! Steady! Keep up the tension!
Okay.
Got it.
What the hell are you doing?
Reloading!
Okay. Come on. Why am I not crafting? Ouch! That's very violent. Did I kill it? Now we have a way up. But first,
Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo.
I'm gonna get everything that I need.
I'll gather these while I can.
Yep. Okay. This one. 6, 7, 8. Right. We are not time constrained with the mission, right? At least I don't see it being. Okay.
It's for my stash when I need it.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, oh shit. Okay, okay. Get up. Huh.
Champion, get to the chief!
Go! Get to the
Let's get to the chief. Okay. They're just really messing up.
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
This is it. Aether's below.
Okay, let's go down.
There. That console. Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now get this back to Gaia.
Alright.
The visions in the globe have changed.
Let's check first what we have here. Alright.
This must be the vision that Chief Hikaru saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived.
Where are you, Deka? Are you upstairs? Somewhere here? Okay.
Aloy, here. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I know. Hang on. Right.
Please, Aloy. Come here.
Alright. Where are you? Oh, here. Let's go up.
Aloy, here. Let's talk.
Going up. No. Where are you? Deka?
Please, Aloy. Come here.
There he is.
Aloy, here! The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Walk with strength. It has been too long since the last cool route.
The desert plains
GTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
There will be blood spilled today, no doubt.
Nice. So we need to check every
You'll need courage
hologram.
Discover how JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert. JTF-10 seized key assets all across the desert. Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines.
Right, let's move to the next one. I think I read this already, right?
Walk with strength.
Observe the grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone. Trained to outlast, conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
Alright.
Aloy.
Out in the field or relaxing at base, Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle.
False courage won't
Meals,
win today.
ink, bruises. These daredevils of the
Aloy.
sky shared it all.
Do you have a moment?
Blades strike together.
Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. And as for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
You said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then, their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to take care of first. I can meet you there.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll make our way to the outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
Okay. So with the data points repaired, we'll check for more of those later. For now, what we need to do is we need to fast travel to the base. Nice. Okay, so okay. The base. Right. All right. All right. We're here. Let's go meet Gaia.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Let's not speak about that. Let's go meet Gaia.
Use holograms for everything.
Alright. We'll check on those dialogues later. Oh, let's give Ether to Gaia.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge Ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. a word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Right. So what's that? Let's check it out.
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them, and restore the display.
Error. Drone offline.
Alright, well, we'll try to check on the drones later. Gaia?
Aloy.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Erend to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while. However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Okay, I'll keep my guard up. The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Perhaps you will be able to procure Eleuthia at the SOS coordinates. Artemis and Apollo, however, remain unaccounted for.
Hopefully we get some sort of location from them. I believe we have already...
So, Poseidon, what do we know about it?
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Once it is restored to me, I may be able to improve conditions in the regional watershed. But I must warn you, like the others, Poseidon is lost and frightened. It may have taken measures to protect itself.
I'll be careful.
Okay. We got already Ether.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided. Is that Ether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have to fight my way through a storm anymore.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
Okay. Oh. There's another one?
Why did Ether take up residence in an ancient war museum?
As with the other subordinate functions, Ether needed to install itself on a processor with adequate storage and power. The one in the museum appears to have been sufficient, given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Ether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct. Though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe it also felt at home there.
Alright.
How's Katalo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices, and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus, after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time.
That would have been quite a sight.
It may still be possible to view some of them, should you find and reconnect the cameras to this room's console.
I'll keep a lookout.
I think we have already listened to that. Let's check.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Alright. I think we're done.
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
Alright. Let's meet Erend and Varl. Do we need some upgrades done? Let's check. What's in here?
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
That one is called.
Which one? This one?
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Thank you.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Okay. So we can view it as well. I don't think we can view it. What's this?
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Farzena's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
Yep.
There it is. Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in.
Yep. Feels so homey now. With all the candles.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
Which one? Which one? This one?
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
That's too bad.
But I see something here. Maybe check this out.
There's data here. Another room. What for?
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facilities...
No. Let's start that again.
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facilities coming along? When Gaia finds...
Again.
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facilities coming along? When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs.
I'm back in the sleeping quarters.
Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
So how do we get that? Must be something we can go for there? Or somewhere here? Nope. How about here? Nope, I don't see anything. Let's check outside. Maybe there's something. Right. Not there. And here? Don't see anything that can help us go there. I mean, it's here. You can see that, right? And nothing here. So we just went around in circle. Okay, we'll check that out later. What else? What else can we do here at home? We can talk to Zoe. This one's...
Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
How about this one?
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
Alright, next is this one.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
And this one?
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Unfortunately, he died. How are we doing? Okay, we're back. Yeah, those are the 3 items that we can view for now. What else? I don't see Kotalo yet, but probably
There has to be more to this data.
would talk to Zoe. So,
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
it's true.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already. I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
We have exhausted everything.
Right, I should probably go.
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming from one of Gaia's seedlings?
Maybe. We'll know for sure when we check it out.
Be careful.
We will.
Right, back to training. And for us, what's this? Okay, so definitely we're going to have more supplies there.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Alright.
So, our enemy is a...
Okay. We need 3 fanghorn antlers. Ooh, okay. Plowhorn. Horn and Plowhorn primary nerve. Next one is Scrapper override. Scrapper radar and primary nerve, okay. I think we have 3 that, so we need just okay. Wide maw override. Wide maw tusk, wide maw primary nerve. Well, get those later.
Most of my people don't
talk
survive
to you
past 30.
later. We have been working almost all day today. Let's go.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Yep.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
What's that?
Vermin.
What is that?
What the hell?
Ow.
Well, that takes the keg.
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
Yep.
Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Not here. Oh, they're all dead.
My fingers feel stiff in this cold. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
What?
It looked like she could
Hello,
make it come and
Verbena?
go at will,
What do you have for me?
but it's gone
I
now.
checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset.
Well, go
Can
do
we
your
call
thing.
off this pointless search
I'll wait
already?
here.
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Probably the subordinate function. What else? Let's scan. See what else. I don't think there's anything else. Apart from those supply caches. Let's check first what Varl found. Okay. That's full health. Okay. Alright, so we are. What's this?
Oh, hello.
Starhard dog gun. There is the entrance. Hit this again. This is the other supply cache. Right. Carl? How are you?
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
Still need to look around, or what else do we need to do? Okay, where are we now? What are we going to do?
Find this in my stash later.
Okay. Here. I don't think we have everything scanned. Verbena is the name of the Zenith.
You done looking around?
Almost.
Oh, there, upstairs. Let's see. So we got two more. One is corpse. Oops. Up. Right. Send this first.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Okay. How about this?
Ah. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. Camping gear.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Let's go. I'm gonna bring my gun. Either you listen or I'll shoot. Okay.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Going to Varl now.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
I thought we're going to slide here, but no.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
That's bad. I'll have to keep going down. Right. So far. I don't see anything else here. And this is in dead end. Nothing in this electronic stuff. Let's go here. Good farm. Okay. Anything here before we proceed? Alright. Let's go.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Transmitter. New data point. Anything else? Just those two? Okay, let's proceed down. What's this? Just a light. Huh. Bunker door. I think we're good. Let's start this up.
This was a 4 Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
What was this? Nothing? Just a transmitter, nothing powerful or... Right, I don't see anything else here. Let's proceed to the bunker door.
So, exploring another far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Alright.
Stuff for the stash.
Nothing else. Like something here. I'm supposed to be going here? Wait, hang on. Let me check the area more further. Okay.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Indeed he is. Okay. Let's check first if we missed an area here. Just to make sure. Okay. Nothing here. Over here. Okay. Is this where we came from? Yep, this is it. Okay. So let's go up. Up. Right? Oops. So you're supposed to go up, so we'll use this ladder. Okay, anything? Okay, let's check this bunker door. Might get something out of this, like the new equipment.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Anything here? Okay, let's proceed. Whoa. So this has been destroyed. And let's check this area first. This is locked. So we can't access that. Data point. Spoon fed. Okay. What's in here? Do I need to go up? Or what do we need to do here? I don't think. I think we need to jump. Yep. Okay. Nothing much. As she stated, this area is massive. Just check what else we can get from this area.
Send this to my stash.
Yeah, I got it full.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Oh, too much. Yep, I think I have this left. Alright. Now where to go? To go to the console. Okay, let's check this out. Wait, what code?
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should
check the log. Yep.
check the log.
Hang on. It's in the note. Where is it? 237. Oh. Let's check if that will work. What are those containers for? Oh, wait. Ooh.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh no.
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
Right. So we'll be
I should
fighting.
prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
So what do we do now? Get some stuff?
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
Where is...
Here it comes!
Where is it? Alright.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick.
Okay. Okay. Oh, crap.
I need more ammo.
Alright. How about this? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What is that? God damn it. Right. Come on. Okay. Zip. Up, 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 up. Alright. Seems like we need to set traps for this. I am... Right, okay. What else? Torch water? Let's see. One should work. Hey! I think we can do 3 shots. Oh, here we go. Come here. Where the hell are you? That's bad. Didn't even budge. Oh. Wait. Okay. Stop. Alright, game. Need to go up. Okay, you're done.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Alright. We need to get supplies. Okay, one more upstairs. What is this? Okay. There.
I'll stash this away for later.
Anything there as well? I don't think there's any. Let's head up. Need to go up, right? Nothing here.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Where to go? Right, later. Let's move. I think this is where we're going.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Let me just craft stuff. Right. Good. Right. Get up. Almost there.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
Almost there.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
And the second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some... Take that thing head on.
Okay.
A heavy weapon. That can help.
Where? Where's the heavy weapon? The one that I brought earlier.
Shields down! It's on the move!
Here we go. Here we go.
Where's the gun? Looking for the gun. I'm looking for the gun. There it is. I guess. No? Where is it then? This one. Still looking for the gun. Where is it? I knew when we talked. That bitch here, somewhere here. No, this is too far. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Campfire below, not bad. Where's the gun? I don't see it. Probably that one.
A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
Let's see. I need a distraction.
Catching snowflakes on my lashes.
Okay, go, 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 go. Where is it? Hey, asshole. Eat this.
Ha! Fight time!
Shoot, that's bad. Where's the gun?
Now, raise this dead down. Now this is why I came along. Hit the weak spot.
Oh. Okay. The build-up is almost there.
Oh, look at that thing whizzing away.
Let's use this instead.
Take this and take him down.
It's done. There. Woo!
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Right. I hope
If I
we
can
don't.
figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Okay. So we're going to check on the weapon itself, but before that, we have a couple of stuff here. Okay. I saw something thrown. No. those are just the arrows that Aaron gave me. But, let's see. Those are the arrows as well. Okay. No data available. Indestructible, and it's dead. Okay. Let's check on the weapon that they used earlier. Hang on. Okay, so health berry, not retrieve. Okay, let's see this.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, we can.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. Okay. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Where have I seen this?
Right. Let's talk to Varl on the phone. Who else? Yeah, let's go down first.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information. About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Crap.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
Okay.
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbaina long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single...
To a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Yep.
Pizza?
cheats. Right, here we are. Let's see what this weapon is.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Right. So we got Beta, we got Ether today. And I guess here is where we'll pause the game. We'll work on that on the next stream. Get Poseidon. Right? That is the quest. Go to Poseidon's coordinates. Right. A lot of things have been unpacked for this game, and we'll deal with that on the next stream. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.